Throughout every single week on a Wednesday, we meet people from all of our non-league clubs. Every other week, obviously, we always chat to someone from Stratford and Leamington. It's Stratford's turn this week. No player, but it's someone off the pitch. He's the groundsman and he's the finance director as well, Mark Bickley. Pleased to say joins us live on the phone now. How are you, Mark? You okay?
I'm good, thanks. Will you?
Yes, good, thank you. And they call you the Wizard at the Bards, Mark. That's a nice title, yeah?
It took a bit to get used to, but yeah, I suppose I have to put up with it now. There are some people at the club who played for us last year who didn't even know what my first name was because they called me the Wizard. So.
Okay, amazing stuff. Why'd you get the nickname the Wizard? How did that come about?
I think it's probably because 4 or 5 years ago, we used to get, once the weather turned in November and the rain started coming down, the pitch just didn't drain very well at all. And we were struggling to fix it, so that we preempted it by covering certain areas of the pitch with large tarpaulin sheets the night before if there was a storm blowing in, which always seemed to come in on a Friday night. And then the next day we'd get some volunteers down there and a squeegee roll, get all the water off it, and we'd get games on which probably you would never have thought we'd have got on. So yeah, that's probably how it came about, really. And then as we fixed the drainage, we managed to get the playing surface, improved dramatically.
Good. I want to talk to you a bit about a groundsman for a non-league side, because obviously it's very tricky. Across all the the non-league scene, it's obviously some of the pitches aren't as good as others. Your pitch is in very good condition, and like you said as well, I guess with Birmingham City, the under-21 team using the facilities as well this year, is that added more pressure?
Yeah, I mean it does, because they've now gone Premier League 2, so you're getting some really big Premier Division size under-21 teams coming down, and obviously their expectations of a playing surface are different to Step 3 non-league, so yeah, there is a lot more requirements for us to produce a really good playing surface. And in fairness, the ground staff at Blues, we liaise with each other on a regular basis and agree what the plan of action is and stuff like that. And so far, it's working out quite well, despite the fact that we come off the back of an awful summer in terms of football pitches and grounds because of the lack of water. It was really, really difficult to get the pitches, in shape, really.
No, absolutely. I can imagine it's a nightmare, but it sounds like you're doing a really good job. And it's not just the groundsman you do. You've had various of previous roles at your time. How long have you been at the club for, Mark?
I wouldn't like to say. I played there probably for the reserves, yeah. And I ran the youth team and I ran the ladies team.
Gosh.
In between, having times away when I was working down south in London and around there.
Yeah.
But whenever I came back, I always ended up back down the football club doing something. So yeah. I've done kit man, physio, done a bit of everything really.
And that's really important, isn't it? Non-league volunteers is so important in today's game, keeping the clubs alive. We sadly see some clubs are going bust, and obviously COVID didn't help with finances, etc. But it's people like you that are doing all these great things that keep clubs alive. Yeah, obviously Woody, the friend of the show, of course, at the Bards, he gave us a bit of a rundown about you, and he said you've done everything: chairman, reserve team manager, ladies manager, stadium manager, kit man, club physio, and still the occasional part-time secretary. So you live and breathe Stratford Town, Mark.
I guess it's probably because I've been there so long, you tend to sort of like have either done it in some part before. So when someone's away or off sick, they usually come and ask me, and I'll go, yeah, okay, I've done that before in the long distance past, but yeah, you end up doing it again, sort of thing.
Can I ask, as a groundsman, because obviously I assume you watch the games. When someone goes in for a 50-50 or something and a bit of the grass comes up, do you go, oh, does that happen?
Just a bit. If I'm sitting, Jed, the chairman, will tell you, I'll be watching the game and there'll be a divot kicked out the ground after about 10 minutes. I'm waiting for half time because I can't wait to get on there and put it back in. You know, because you can see me twitching.
Oh, you know? That's so funny. Oh yes, that was one of the questions I wanted to ask you, because I thought, yeah, that must be annoying. You've laid out the pitch lovely and it's all ready to go, and then 5 minutes in, bang, someone goes, and well, let's hope there's not much of that. On the pitch then, Mark, what have you made of the assessment of this year? Obviously, 19th in the Southern Premier Central at the minute, Stratford. It's not the start they would have wanted because of how well they finished last year, but obviously, you know, as a part of the club, you've watched the games. What have you made of them?
I think we're suffering a little bit from introducing probably too many new players in one go. Some of them are quite young. Obviously, takes a while for them to get to know each other. I also think, you know, other clubs have raised their levels a little bit as well. And I mean, even when we were playing really well over the last couple of seasons and trying to make playoffs and stuff like that, everybody could beat everybody on the day, and we actually played better against the better sides than we did against the teams lower in the league. You know, it's when we had teams, I think, come on to us, we play a lot better. We've got some really good footballers, but I think when teams come up and park the bus, we struggle to break them down sometimes, and that's non-league football, really.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and. Hopefully they do get back to winning ways, the Bards. Mark, it's been great chatting to you. It's great what you do. All the volunteering you do is to keep this club going at Stratford, and, you know, it's people like yourself that are really important. People are listening, Mark, are you looking for any more volunteers, looking for people to help you?
We're always looking for volunteers, even if it's just helping out, tidying the pitch up after a game. You know, even to the point where we're more than happy to, if someone wants to volunteer and learn the role a little bit. You know, I'd like to go on holiday sometimes. It's very difficult to find people who've got the time and motivation to want to come and do it. But we are a very, very friendly club. You know, I think most people who do volunteer at the football club really enjoy being there, and the atmosphere is very good on and off the pitch.
Amazing. Mark, thank you so much. Great chatting to you, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Yes, thanks very much.